This video is for the servers of St. Titus, and the resources of this video are provided by the St. Philip Neri Latin Mass Society. So Mass is about to begin. The acolyte server is walking in, leading the priest, takes the biretta from the priest, kisses it, genuflects, and goes to the credence table or his seat and puts the biretta back while the priest is opening the book. The acolyte is genuflecting and coming over to the gospel side, where the prayers at the foot of the altar will begin. They genuflect and the acolyte kneels. They do the prayers at the foot of the altar, and then the acolyte helps lift the priest's vestments. The priest will walk up, say the introit. The acolyte will go to the outer gospel and kneel back down. There will be a sign of the cross here. And then after that sign of the cross, there will be a Gloria Patri, so there will be a bow. Then the priest will read the epistle after the Kyrie. He'll make his hand hit the altar here, and that is where the server will say Deo gratias, get up, genuflect in the middle, come all the way around to get the gospel. Grabs the gospel, V's down, genuflects, comes back up, puts the book on the altar, tilted, waits over here. The priest will begin the gospel. The server will make the responses. At the name of Jesus, the server will bow and go back, genuflect, and go outer epistle side and turn facing the gospel. The priest will kiss the gospel. The acolyte will get the biretta. The priest will come down and there will be a homily. If there's no homily, we'll skip this part. The acolyte will go to his seat. The priest will say the homily. When the priest is done with the homily, the two will meet back up. The server will go get his biretta, put it back, and then pick up where they left off in the Mass. The server's outer epistle side, kneeling. There'll be a creed, then the offertory, unveiling of the chalice, first bell ring. They'll take the chalice veil off. There's a bell ring. You'll then go to get the cruets, wine in your right hand, water in your left hand. Go up to the side, wait. When the priest comes over, bow, kiss the cruets, hand him the red, transfer the water to your right hand him the water. Take the water back with your right hand, bow and kiss. Put them back on the credence table. Keep the water in your right hand. Get the lavabo bowl and the towel. Put the towel around your left hand and hold the bowl with your left hand, and then come over. Wait for the priest to come over. When he comes over, pour some water on his hand, bow, and then come all the way back to where you were and kneel down. At the Sanctus, the acolyte will ring the bell 3 times for Sanctus, 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 and then he will go up, get the Sanctus candle, light the candle, and put it up at the altar. After that, he'll come back down and wait. Once the priest puts his hands over the chalice, it's called a hunc igitur. That is the bell ring for you to go up. So you will ring the bell, you'll genuflect here, go up right to this side of the priest. And at the consecration, you'll do a bell ring for his genuflection, 3 bell rings when he holds up the host, a genuflection bell ring, so a total of 5 bell rings. And then you're holding up his chasuble with your other hand. And then for the consecration of the chalice, the same thing, 1 bell ring, hold up the chalice. When he holds up the chalice, he'll hold up the chalice. There'll be 3 bell rings, and then he'll genuflect, and that's another bell ring. So that's 5 total bell rings. 1 for the beginning genuflection, 3 for when he holds it up, 1 for the ending genuflection. And then you're holding his chalice that whole time. When he's done consecrating the chalice, you come, genuflect, and go back to your spot. He'll be praying for a little while. So the next part is the minor elevation. So you're looking for the chalice, so you are still down here. When he holds up the host over the chalice, that is a bell ring. And then he'll set that down, and then he'll go through some prayers. You're still doing all the responses to all these prayers at this point. Then it's time for his Domine non sub dignus. So when he bends down to do the Domine non sub dignus, you ring the bell 3 times. And then you wait for him to consume the host. And after he consumes the host, you will go and get the communion paten. You'll genuflect, come up to his side actually, and you will say your second confiteor. So you'll just, as soon as he consumes the chalice, you'll begin the second confiteor. So confiteor Deo omnipotenti, beatum Maria semper virgini, beatum Angelo, etc. And then you'll hold out the paten. He'll say Ecce Annus Dei, and then you do the 3 Domine non sub dignus yourself. You don't have to say it, but the priest will say it for you, but strike your breast, and then hold the paten over your chin, or under your chin, so that you can receive the Eucharist. And then you'll lead the priest to the altar rail, where you will hold the paten under everybody's chins to collect any consecrated particles of Christ that fall. After that, you'll give the paten to the priest. He'll go up. You'll get the cruets, so you'll genuflect in the middle. Go and get the cruets once he is done with the tabernacle. Come up, give him some wine in the chalice. He'll tip it towards you, and then come back over here and wait. Then you'll give wine and water over his hands. There's no kissing at this point because you're not handing it off. And then you bow to him before and after. And then you go back, put that back, and then you'll go all the way, box around after grabbing the paten, putting it, and grab the Sanctus candle, blow it out, then come around, genuflect, go to transfer the book all the way around, come in, grab the book, V down, genuflect, V up, put the book there straight at the altar, not tilted, and then at this point you can grab the chalice veil, come down, genuflect, and transfer the chalice veil and help the priest rebuild the chalice. So you'll come down, the book is open, so you'll be over here. Then he'll come over, he'll do the final blessing. You're still kneeling over here. After all that, he'll close the book. He'll come over for the last gospel. You need to genuflect, come over just like the other gospel, tilt yourself facing the gospel, and then there's a genuflection in the middle towards the end. And then at the very end, you'll come together, do the 3 Hail Marys, do the Hail Holy Queen, a prayer, the St. Michael prayer, and then 3 Christ have mercy. Most Sacred Heart, Jesus have mercy on us. And then you will get his biretta while he gets the chalice. And then after that, you'll come together, genuflect, and then you'll lead him out back to the sacristy. All the resources will be linked in the description of this video.